So Helen, this is the design, right? I'll just go down straight to where the background is and show you what I did. So I'll turn off everything now and delete out. Okay, so normally we have Photoshop background as white. Then this is the image I used. Opacity is 60. I reduced it to 60, but this is the full image. And let me reduce the size so you see everything. So this is the image itself. I adjusted it to this. So we have the blue sky, the white horizon, the desert, and the shrubs. Then I reduced the opacity to 60 and added the Gaussian blur of 40.1. 40 is also good. Just find an area that works really good for you. And then I put this color fill. The original color of this color fill is this FAF7C7. Sorry, FAF7CF, and I changed it to divide, so to give me that purple effect. But it wasn't much, so I had to duplicate it to see if it would be okay, and I liked what I saw. Remember, I'll first put my details, the pictures, before I start doing anything on background, because the color of the background can determine everything. But I'll have in mind what I want to do. I want a bright or white design, but normally my backgrounds are not plain, so what color do I want to reflect? I took the colors from the image, and then I brought this white fabric, placed it on top. Opacity is 86 and changed it to luminosity. But see how the white fabric is on a normal day. Just this is it. So I placed it on top and changed the blending mode to luminosity and reduced the opacity to 86, and I also added Gaussian blur. So this is it without Gaussian blur, and this is it with Gaussian blur. The amount of Gaussian blur I used here was 22.2. Remember, you don't have to follow this you don't have to follow these measurements to the letter, but find somewhere that is good. And then these lines is something I built far back. I just designed it myself, just a couple of lines, and I saved it as PNG. So whenever I want, I can place them in my image. Let me find the original line I made. I go to vectors, I saved it in vectors, and the names are just lines. This is it. So I saved it as a PNG file. It's just a bunch of lines, nothing else. One is black, one is white. The black one is more like gray, 50% gray. The other one is absolutely white. And then you can change the color mode, the blending mode. Sometimes I use color bond, I use multiply, depending on the color I want to achieve. And I don't know if this video is loud enough, but depending on the color I want to achieve and how I want the image to look, sometimes I can go to lighting or soft light. It just depends on what I want to achieve. So you should have what you want to achieve in mind before you start any design. That is always the rule. Don't just jump into a design without having something in mind. So that is it for our background, and everything in place. We have the design. Mind you, this color is not white. I'm sure you've noticed. I picked it from somewhere around here. And every other picture, I placed it where they should be, and we have our design complete.